This body is a mammal. It has warm blood and body hair. If it was a female, it could bear live young. If it was a female, so much would be different. It would perhaps not write this poem at all, but one more joyful and emotionally robust, less clinical and with more references to dancing and tasting and touching, which this body knows other bodies enjoy. I used to picture this body as a submarine, with me in a captain's suit staring out through periscopic eyes. I pictured a stomach like a quartermaster and hands like trash collectors, and me in my captain's suit staring out at the world. And I guess Captain Me thought of himself as a spaceship, and inside that a lighthouse, and inside that a tree fort, until all the way down the smallest me would just picture himself as existing, and the whole thing would grow out of that. But this body doesn't think that way anymore. It knows that it's not made of coal age adventurers, but muscles and tendons and 206 bones, one broken. It knows its brain is not at all like a naval bridge, because if it was, it would be hollow, and this body would be paralyzed, and in a coma, and its mother would be tearfully pulling the plug out of the wall, saying, "Why did we let him put a naval bridge in his brain?" This body is a vehicle, yes, but for the robotic genes passed down to it from other older bodies, which spread through this body to convince it to have sex, a project they've been successful with in the past. No, this body is no mystic. It's felt the range from near death to less death, and it's hangovers on one end and orgasms on the other. The soul doesn't seem to enter into it. What does enter into it is food and poison, so as much as it misses its poisons, this body's trying to eat healthier. It never misses breakfast. It misses every other meal besides breakfast, except the ones it switches for more breakfast. This body is made not of magic, but of breakfast. This body is Descrambled eggs. And this body catches its reflection sometimes and can trick itself. See the sparkle in its eyes for the fire of life, which animates the dark, dumb matter through the darker, dumber matter, seeking out other flames in the distance to throw light on the darkness between them, the darkness that is death, the darkness that is not being this body. But there's more to surviving death than making a new friend, unless that friend happens to be Jesus, according to Jesus. This body only thinks this way when it's running low on friends, when it's lonely for touch and easily confused, about catchism, about coincidence, quite frankly, about confusion, when this body feels its limits, its height, width, breadth, cowardice, impulsiveness, ignorance, when this body knows, in spite of encyclopedias and x-rays and the ways windows turn to mirrors at night, in spite of it all, and try as it might, this body knows it doesn't know itself.